A recent study by Deloitte found that 77% of the professionals have experienced burnout at their current job. Let me repeat that. That's nearly 8 out of 10 people as that have felt the burnout. And as leaders, that means that the vast majority of your team is likely running on fumes or already burnt out. The old playbook of more meetings, more check ins, more hustle is just throwing gasoline on the fire. Now, picture this for me. And this is, I'm sure, is happening with you right now. You just put your kids to bed, or maybe you just finished dinner. Yeah, you pick your phone intended to just scroll for a minute, and you see it. An email from your boss, a Slack message from a colleague, and even before you open it, the three of your own team members are also online. The little green status dots are shining like beacons in the digital night. And we've been taught that this is what dedication looks like. This is what it takes to get ahead. What if I told you that this always on culture isn't a badge of honor? It's not. If What if it's actually a warning sign for a team and a leader that's about to break? I'm Rakesh Ravindran, founder of Ethos Leadership Collective. Here, we turn practical leadership moves into career growth. So you become visible, influential, and paid your true worth. And today, we are talking about why the most effective and the most innovative and the most respected leaders are the ones who are learning to log off and how you can become one of them. So it's not about working harder. It's about leading smarter. And it starts with dismantling this always on expectation starting with you. All right, let's be honest, right? Let's be honest with each other. Why do we do this? Why do we answer a 9 p.m. email? Why do we feel a rush when we reply to a Slack message or a Teams message in under 30 seconds? It's because it feels productive. It's a performance, it's an act. And I call it productivity theater. It's the performance of being busy. It's having a calendar so full of meeting that it looks like a game of Tetris. It's firing off emails at all hours to show that you are on the ball. For a moment, it feels good. It feels like you are in control, but it's an illusion. It comes at a staggering cost. When you, as the leader, are always on, you send a silent, powerful message to your entire team. This is the standard. This is what I expect. And so your team follows suit. They stop resting, they stop recharging, they start working from a place of anxiety, not creativity. Their best ideas don't happen in the shower anymore because they are too busy thinking about their inbox. This isn't high performance. It's a collective slide into burnout, and it's completely unsustainable. So if the answer isn't to work more, what is? What is it? What do we do? Right? It requires a fundamental shift in how you see your role. As you grow as a leader, your value is no longer measured by the tasks you complete. It's measured by the success you enable in others. Think of this like a music conductor, right? Of a world class orchestra. The conductor doesn't run around playing every single instrument. That would be chaotic. That'll lead to nothing. The conductor's job is to create the conditions for a beautiful music. They set the tempo, they manage the energy, and they create a space where every musician can perform at their absolute best. That is your job. You're no longer just a musician in the orchestra. You are the conductor. You are the designer of a team's environment. And the most important variable you can control is the time and attention. I'll repeat it, it's time and attention. Okay, so how do we do this? How do we go from being the frantic doer to the focused designer? I wanted I want to give you three practical strategies you can implement this week. The first one is Build a fortress of focus, right? Your calendar is not a public democracy. It's your valuable asset. Block out 2 to 3 hours chunks of deep work time every single day. Label it focus time or strategic work. In fact, in Teams, I believe there is you can automatically slot a few hours in a week for focus time. Use it and be disciplined about it, right? During that time, you turn off notifications, you close your email tab, you let your team know that you are unavailable unless it's a true emergency. Now, by fiercely protecting your own focus time, you give your team permission to do the same thing. You model the behavior that deep, valuable work requires. That's uninterrupted concentration. Yeah. And then the second one is to master asynchronous communication. A meeting should be a last resort, not a default. Because before you book that 60-minute call, ask yourself, could this be a well written email, a detailed project brief, a 5-minute video call where you walk through your screen? When you default to async, you give your team the gift of uninterrupted time. They can engage with information when they are ready, not just when you are. Is the single biggest key to unlocking your team's productivity. And the third one, and this might be the most important, is lead the log off. Your team needs to see you rest. At 5:30 p.m., post a message, or maybe if it's another time for you, depending on what kind of work you are in. But that log off time, that official time that you get off of work, post a message in your team's main channel saying, great work today, everyone. I'm logging off for the evening and will be back online tomorrow morning. Have a great night. And log off, shut it down. And if you absolutely must work late to finish something, write your emails, do it, but use a scheduled send. These are features that is available for you. Technology enables a lot of these things for you. Use the scheduled send feature to have them arrive at 8:30 a.m. the next day. This small act of visible disconnection is incredibly powerful. It tells your team this job is important, but your life outside of it is too. Rest is part of the work. Leadership in today's world isn't about endurance. It's not about who can stay online the longest. It's about wisdom. It's about sustainability. It's about realizing that your success isn't measured by the hours you put in. It's measured by the quality of hours your team can work, because you have created an environment that protects their energy, their focus, and their well being. So, my challenge to you this week, yeah, this is it, right? I don't want you to add something to your calendar to do list, right? I want you to take something away, remove something that you think is not value adding value. Tell me in the comments below, what is the one boundary you're going to set for yourself this week to start reclaiming your time? Are you going to build your fortress of focus? Are you going to cancel unnecessary meetings, or are you going to lead the log off tonight? Let me know in the comment. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this resonated with you, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button and share this with another leader who needs to hear it. Until next time, lead well.